Okay, today we're going to be looking at the Marvel Legends Hulkbuster. One of the more recent figures that's come out. First off, he's super heavy. I don't know how much, but he's a hefty figure. Those are loose. You'd expect them to put some tape on it. Okay. So, off the top, Marvel Legends Hulkbuster. Have the light a little move, that way you can see his face. Front, celebrating 85 years. On the side, celebrating 85 years. And then on the back, a little bit of a read through of the armor. Yeah. And then a picture from the cover of that one comic. On the side, same thing. Back to the front, we see the figure, some parts, extra hands, Tony Stark head, and the back parts. So apart from that, let's open up the figure, check it out, and we'll go from there. Oh, wrong one. So before we get into the figure, I just wanted to say, it comes with this background piece behind the figure, and I think it's really nice. It says celebrating 85 years. You have all sorts of logos: Ghost Rider, Black Widow, Spider-Man, Thor, Captain Marvel, Hulk, Avengers, Iron Fist, and many, many more all throughout. But yeah, since the figure comes in a lot of separate pieces, I thought I'd try to build him on camera. So yeah, let's do that. Let me get some scissors, because he is tied in. So there's that. And then he has some... Okay, let me cut these zip ties and we'll be right back. I realize I just said zip ties. They're not zip ties, they're the little plastic things. Usually come with McFarlane figures. Okay. So, let me move this out of the way actually. So here we have the figure. Just a lot of plastic everywhere. Sorry. Here we have the figure straight out of the box. He's very tall. He's a very lengthy looking figure. Let me show him completely. There's his toes. So straight up, he is missing parts. Let's get those real quick. So start off, I know this is the chest. So this goes here. Okay, so you just kind of push that on there. Stays on. The back. Here's the back before we put anything on. Very nice paint. I think this could have been painted, but whatever. It's gonna get covered up right now, I'm assuming. So this part goes like this, I think. Yeah, okay. So there's that. And then lastly, we have these, and this one says 2. I don't know what 2 means. I think they go like this. So this right here, they have shapes, but they're kind of the same shape. So that goes like that, and I'm assuming this goes right here. So there's that. Overall, here we have the figure completed. Looks pretty nice. So figure right there. For accessories, we get some fist. So here's the left one, here's the right one, and on top of that, we get this Tony Stark head with no mask, maskless head, which comes with some parts. I'm assuming that's so he looks right in the Hulkbuster armor. So let me put that head on so we can check it out. So before I put on the head, I do want to show the inside. It looks really nice. There's some paint in there. I don't know if it's some paint or just a plastic. It's a little bronze-ish. I don't know exactly what to call that color, but it does look really nice. Now putting on that Tony Stark head. That's all beige on the inside. Ew. Okay, so there it is. It does look really nice, very appropriate. I think it does fit size, and I think it looks really nice. Honestly, might have been cool if they would have been able to just put this on top instead of having to switch it out, but it's okay. I like that we get the option to have a boy. Oh. Okay, there it goes. So an easy, kind of hard to take it off. Easiest way was just put your hand behind it, push it forward. This one was also very hard to take off because, let me show you, when it's on, it's very smooth. It's a smooth transition. I think I said that right. It's just very smooth. So it's kind of hard to get anything under there. You kind of have to shift it forward, and then you get some space in the back you can kind of work with. Also be careful with these. They did fall out while I was trying to put on the Tony Stark head. So, you know, just keep aware of that. Apart from that, looks wise, the figure looks very clean, very nice. Let me see if I can move it back. Only thing is on the head. Sorry, I know I just moved it back, but now we're gonna move back forward. He does have some marbling right here and right there. So it does look pink, but as far as I can tell right now, those are the only two spots. So overall, I think he looks really nice. Not as shiny as the Marvel Select one, which I don't have, but I've seen. But yeah, he looks very nice. The arc reactor, ginormous, looks nice. The yellow, red, everything looks good. The silver, all in the inside the thighs, right down here. Silver right here looks good. Silver, the gold on the shoulder and the arms looks good. Right here on the elbows, that looks really nice. I really like how that looks. Silver at the and the close to the butt, on the feet, on the bottom right there. These look pretty nice. Overall, the figure does look really nice. He also comes with open hands. I don't know if I mentioned that, but yeah, it goes with the fist and the open hands, so that's good. Overall, for looks, I think it does look nice. Like I keep saying, not to sound like a broken record, but I really like how this figure looks. Moving on to the articulation, starting off at the top. Let me see. Wrap my arm around. He turns. He doesn't look up or down. So, yeah, turns all the way around. No up or down. It does shift forward and back if you wanted to use that. Let me see. Yeah, once you shift it, you get some movement, but not a lot. Nothing really. But does look a tiny bit up, down, and that's about it. So there's that. Arms, they lift up right there, less than 90 degrees. Down, not super close to the body. Oh, there it goes. Okay, there we go. Close enough, pretty much almost touching the leg. He has a bicep cut, but it does hit on the shoulder pad, or I think that's why it's getting stuck. No. It does turn. It was just getting stuck back here, so just be aware of that. That if you have it down, it will hit on the back, so you just want to move that up, and then it'll turn. So there's that. Arms go forward. They don't go all the way around because of the shoulder pad, so just be aware of that as well. I really like how stiff the arm gets when it gets down. That's nice, good to know. about right there. I think about 90 degrees. It does look a little weird back here. I wish they would have painted that silver because it just kind of stops, but it's okay. Straight, pretty much straight. Torso now. He kind of turns, but it kind of does that thing where it springs back up. Forward, nothing. Same thing, it springs back up. Turns, but springs back up. Back. He kind of just looks up, so if you wanted him to look up, you just move this torso area, move it back. Now he's looking up. There he is forward. He has, is that a cut right there? Yeah, he has a cut at his waist. Sorry, the arms are kind of getting in the way. He has a cut at his waist. There's that right there. That's really nice. Legs. Kick up about right there, which not quite 90, well, a tiny bit less than 90 degrees. But you can kick more, but it starts turning. A lot of figures seem to be doing that. So you can get a super high kick. Just kind of turn it whichever way you need. Back, not a lot, but there is some there. So yeah, there's that. Let me put his arms back down. The knees. That it? That's it, yeah. Less than 90. Tiny less than 90. Actually, a good amount less than 90. So there's that. Straight. They do go all the way straight. Putting them down. Let me see the feet. They go down a really good amount. Up. Not a lot. It's right there. It's straight. Right there. It's up. So just keep aware of that. He does have a little ninja toes. That's kind of cute for a big old figure. So yeah, articulation, kind of what is expected. No butterfly joints, nothing like that. I would say what's expected of a big armor figure, just because he is really bulky. So you do have to keep that in mind. It's not Spider-Man that we're looking at, so just remember that. Overall, I think he looks really nice. I think presentation-wise. Let me see. Oh, okay. So his hand just fell out as I tried to move his arm. Yeah, the hands do seem to pop out super easily when you turn them any direction. So you turn it inwards. There you go. Falls out just like that. So it's not super nice, but what you gonna do about it? Overall, I think looks-wise, he looks great. Articulation, considering what he is, I think it's okay. I think it gets the job done. So yeah, overall, I'm pretty happy with this figure. I really like it. So now we can move on to some comparisons. To start off here, we have Iron Man. I know this is not the right Iron Man, but you know, I don't have the other one because I really like this one. So I don't see a need for having more than one Iron Man. But that Tony Stark head, I mean, it fits on there. It just looks humongous for some reason. It just might just because of the metal, but it looks kind of big. Anyway, that's not what I wanted to look at. I want to see if an Iron Man head fits inside the hulkbuster armor. Maybe not this one specifically, but it does look really cool. I'm not gonna lie, look at that. Wow. Something I did notice right now is that this has articulation on the bottom of the neck, like a slight amount, so it does turn side to side, and then it's on a ball peg. So Tony Stark head should get pretty good amount of articulation up there. Yeah, it does. So there's articulation for that. Whoop. So here's his head back on. Moving on to some more comparisons. So right here we have Thor and Captain America. Just to look at him next to some of his other fellow Avengers. There's that, in case anyone was curious. And lastly, just because I know this is what his name is, Hulkbuster, and probably what most people want to see. Here he is next to Hulk. He is a lot taller than Hulk, about right there. So yeah, I think these look nice next to each other. You'd expect the Hulkbuster to be bigger, just because he'd want to be stronger. So there's that. And then, because we did look at this guy in a previous review, here he is next to Great Hulk, just because. I don't think we've ever seen these two together, but there's that, in case anyone was curious. So yeah, overall, I do really like this figure. I think he looks really nice. I think in any displays he'd look nice. So yeah, I'd say if you find him, get him. If you need a Hulkbuster, get him. If you want a Hulkbuster, yeah, go for it. Easy recommendation. Especially if you can find him on sale, 100%. Overall, very happy with the figure. I think he looks nice. I think he poses really nicely. So yeah, I recommend it. Apart from that, I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you whenever I see you.